everyone, how's it going? You're watching Let's Play with Fire. I'm Fire Princess, and today we are playing with the Gifford family in the Ye Olde Royal Kingdom Challenge. We have just some food getting made here. I've got a lot of need issues going on that we're going to deal with at the moment, but we have the Gifford family this round. They are nobility. We have Lucy and Thomas, who are married. Last time there were a lot of issues with Thomas and Lucy as far as they weren't getting along, and Thomas was busted with Zephyr cheating on Lucy with Zephyr, the fairy. It looks like while we were rotated out, they've solved their issues and they're in a much better place now. It does not look like they're married anymore though, so somehow they got divorced and are just boyfriend and girlfriend now. Not too sure what to think about that. We might have to do another wedding this round to remarry the Sims. They shouldn't be able to divorce when we're not playing with them, but obviously something went a little wonky, so we'll fix it. You might notice as well, Thomas is friends with Arnald Mauntell. Distant friend, yes, but a friend nonetheless. With all of the kidnappings going on around Praven, I think that he might have had more to do with that than we realize, especially because his family wasn't hit. A lot of the families who were hit are all enemies or at least disliked by the Gifford family. So I'm almost wondering if he was a part of if he was the brains behind all of the kidnappings that happened, you know what I mean? The only one that doesn't really make sense would be Dawn and Nina's kid, but he's barely friends with Nina, and maybe he's just smart enough to realize that you need more than just all of his enemies, because otherwise it's gonna point directly to him. I think he's a little more involved than initially thought. Not too much going on with Lucy. She's usually pretty mind-controlled by Octavian. She's good friends with him now, even though she's a supernatural skeptic. They do have one cat, Fedian, and then two horses, Blossom and Dawson. I'm hoping Blossom and Dawson will get a little bit closer to each other, because I want to see some foals. One thing I do want to implement with this couple is the fact that Lucy is family-oriented and Thomas dislikes children. Even though they want to have an heir and they want to be able to continue their line, they're never going to actively try for a baby because Thomas doesn't like children. Any children they do have are going to be from risky woohoo pregnancies alone. Looks like Thomas wanted to take Blossom out for a ride. That's fine. He can hang out with her. I'm pretty sure he's an equestrian, so he'll probably be out riding her more often than not. The Giffords are part of the nectar making job, so they create all of the wine around town for Praven. They have some more ingredients to use to make some more of the nectar. We do need to get more stock as far as that goes. And then we have the market stand so that we can go around town and sell it from the stand. Lucy's getting some squishing in. Get those grapes all mashed. I just put some random 3 together. I don't know what all are the best recipes for everything, but based on what Thomas had in his inventory, I just kind of had her throw in whatever. We'll see how it turns out. Thomas is picking some more of their grape plants. Thomas wants to get a planter bowl, which I think is something we should definitely do because it's fall and about to be winter, and we still want to be able to grow grapes from the winter time. Ooh, nectar making level 6. Good job, Lucy. I think it'll just be better having some indoor plants so we can keep the nectar making business alive long enough for them to survive a winter without being able to grow nearly as many grapes as they normally would be able to. They have plenty of money though, so it's not like a super concern, but we don't want 2 seasons worth of not being able to grow anything. This one looks the most like stone, so I think that'll fit well enough into our little theme here for the world. Let's do just in this spot here. It's kind of a dark spot for plants, but that's all right. There we go. So just right inside, and that way they can continue their business a little bit while it's too cold for the normal plants to grow. Lucy's finished up her mushing. Let's try and make nectar basic or concentrated. Is concentrated better? Let's try concentrated. You got this, Lucy. Make some delicious nectar for everyone to eat. Or drink. I suppose you don't eat nectar. Well, shoot, it looks like Thomas's gardening skill is not high enough to plant the majority of the grapes that he has. We have one regular grape seed that I put out, but unfortunately these are gonna be, it's gonna be a little while. Let's see, where is he at on gardening skill? Oh, okay, he's level 4. If he can get to level 5, we can at least plant these ones. The Avornalino grapes, which require level 5. We're not that far off, so I'll save those so he can plant those. But we're gonna have to plant maybe just some stuff to, I don't know, help build his gardening skill. Crap. Oh my god. Our blend of nectar is absolutely terrible. That's what happens when I'm randomly throwing different grapes, I guess. Dawson wanted to socialize with Blossom here. She wants to talk and sniff with her, so we will do that. They aren't really friends or anything, so yeah, we definitely want to work on that if we want any sort of foals to happen. Some nice sniffs. Get to know each other a little better. I think they'll have some really cool looking babies too, because their markings are all over the place. Oh shoot, there it is. It's happened. We got about 24 hours worth of grape picking, and then it's dormant now. The grapevines are dormant. Luckily, we do have a decent amount of inventory down in their wine cellar here, or nectar cellar. We have quite a few bottles, so I think they are set up for quite a while, even though I couldn't plant as many grapes as I was hoping in the little indoor pots, but we should have enough inventory that it's probably going to be okay for the next 2 seasons. While Thomas is doing this though, we do need to roll our neighborhood-wide random occurrence scenario. We do a new roll every 4th round. There are 30 sections in our worldwide random occurrence scenario. Let's roll a d30. I will create the dice here. There we are. 2. Okay, well, let's see. 2. Plague. Oh god. Roll 1 dice to see how many Sims die. You must afterwards kill the exact same amount of Sims in-game. Must be from at least 2 different classes. I guess we're getting our first major round of deaths in our Pravenhood. Oh no, we don't have enough like heirs or anything. Okay, it says roll 1 dice and it doesn't specify which kind of dice. So I'm gonna go with a d6 just because that is kind of the generic size of dice as far as numbers amount. So let's roll a d6. No, we got 5. We got okay, there are 5 Sims that are gonna die from the plague this round. By the way, the kidnapped Sims who are still missing, we will be getting them back once we get to each of their respective rounds, unless they die from the plague. But just because I'm rolling a new one doesn't mean like the kidnapped Sims just immediately go back or something. I wanted to make sure to clarify that before doing anything more with the plague rolls. I put everyone's names in the list. The top 5 Sims that we get listed are gonna be the Sims who pass away. I am so bummed right now. Let's hit randomize. A couple of things I'm noticing. First off, we're losing the royal heir with Mary James. She dies from the plague. That sucks. Second thing I'm noticing, Clarice Heron, who is our only witch, is now dead from the plague. We don't have any witches to continue that line, so we just lost that part of the challenge, I guess, because we don't have any more witches. We can think of a way to get a witch in Praven, like maybe someone figures out how to become one, or if we get a random current scenario roll where we need to add more Sims in, we can make a witch. But right now, the challenge is a total failure on the witch side. Herb is gone. Mary Sue is gone. The Pleasant and Oldie household got hit pretty hard. There won't be any more Pleasants being born, I guess, unless Daniel has a love child with someone. He does have an heir, though, with Antony, so we do have a continuing line with them, so that's good, I guess. Kaylin Langerick. That one's a problem. I don't know who's gonna take care of those quadruplets. Octavian doesn't like children. He's not been a part of his children's lives in any way, shape, or form, and I think he's about to get quadruplets thrust onto him. Sorry, Octavian, but I don't have an orphanage right now, so you get to deal with 4 quadruplets. I think that might be the way we go with that, unless I figure out a way to do the orphanage. The only one I can think of that might be able to handle it would be Brandy Broke, because she already runs the daycare. Maybe she could be the orphanage as well. I don't know. I guess I'll have to think a little bit further on that one. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any suggestions or recommendadations, I'd love to hear it. But those are the top 2 theories I have going with where the quadruplets are gonna go. Dang it, Rosroll and the plague! The plague is killing our Sims. I'm glad the Giffords got skipped over for the plague roll, but that is such a bummer. We lost some very strong Sims to play. We basically lost the whole household with the Langrakes because it'll be we'll be combining the quads with someone, whether it be an orphanage or Octavian. What should we do today? Let's see. We don't have enough grapes, I think, to stomp more of the nectar, but I do think we could do some selling today. Let's choose some of the top quality nectar that we have. I need to take a peek and see because we're gonna have Thomas being the one going around and selling. Ooh, perfect quality. Look at this. Let's take a whole bunch of these ones because they've been sitting in our wine cellar, getting tastier and tastier by the minute apparently. Man, this is going to be great rotationally for the nectar making household because all of their rounds are going to just make their nectar better and better until we get back to them. Thomas is all set up right in front of the market in front of Malmsburg. This is one of his popular selling spots he likes to go to. I just freaking love this stand, by the way. It's so much better. I feel like I have so much more fun in Sims 3 being able to actually sell instead of just like from his inventory and then sell it, you know what I mean? This is so much nicer, even though it's a little bit slower because we have to wait for Sims to show up and all that kind of thing, but it's just so much cooler. Highly recommend this stand. I'll leave a link in the comments below. Oh no, it's starting to rain and we still don't have anyone here. Ah, Mary Sue. I'm so sad. You and Daniel won't be having any sort of twins like you should have had. Who else is coming? Ooh, Bella Goth is here. Yes, please, someone come buy this. Is this open? Okay, yeah, it's open. I was like, I hope I open this. You're gonna need this wine, Mary Sue. You don't even know. Oh, an herb is here? Why is it all... Maybe this is ground zero for the plague. And Clarice, goodness gracious. Ooh, we got 136 simoleons for that. Nice. I'm gonna make a little note just because of all the Sims that are here that are also gonna be dying from the plague. Anyone else want some nectar? I had Lucy and Dawson. They were heading over to the Abbey because Lucy really wants to read about gardening and nectar making. So I thought it'd be a good spot for her to go and hang out for the day since she's not really needed for the cells of the nectar making and she can't really do much from home now that it's fall. She only has like one writing skill and then she's about to get thrown. Because I'm pretty sure some lightning happened and it's freaked out poor Dawson and he's thirsty and hungry and it's just a mess right now for little Dawson. She's got a sore butt. I don't even know how close she is to the Abbey, to be honest. Oh, sorry, Lucy. Maybe try calming him down. Can you? No? She's running to have a quick drink. Holy cow. Lucy. She's like, after that, I need a drink. I'm done riding a horse right now. She's not as much of a natural as Thomas is. Good news is we are literally right outside of the Abbey though, so we can just walk over and finish the rest of the walk by ourselves. Oh geez, Lucy just continues to make more and more drinks and now she's drunk. I don't know how much she's gonna remember from all of this nectar making and gardening books that she's gonna read from. She's not gonna remember any of it by tomorrow. Here we are, we're in the Abbey with Lucy. We've seen the Abbey before, but just so you can have a little bit more of a view in case you missed the episode where we went and looked at it. I think we've come a couple of times now, but it's just a nice wide open area. They've got a whole gardening section here, so she just went and had a lettuce plant from one of them since she was a little hungry. I think Dawson's kind of ditched us because you got startled and left. So we'll see how Lucy gets home today, but for now she's gonna enjoy being out of the rain and reading about gardening. Poor Thomas here is positively drenched. Pretty sure Blossom wants to leave, and it doesn't look like we have any Sims here anymore. I don't think he sold very many more of his nectar bottles. I threw a ton in there, as you can see. I think we really only sold one, but the weather really hindered us today with our cells, so he's gonna just go home. Oh, this just makes me sad. Look at this. Alexander and Mary James were playing recently together and enjoying a fresh air in the park. Not for long. This burglar has been busy, my goodness. Didn't we get hit last time? Maybe they're running away? What the? Are they just running? Where are they going? They just ran. They didn't even take anything. Maybe Octavian scared them. Maybe Octavian scared them. Because he was walking up to the house. He was ready. Or she. I didn't really see if it was a girl or a boy. I think it was a guy. I mean, I think it was a girl. But then Octavian was here and was like, nope. Thomas sent word out that he wants to do the wedding today, mostly because Lucy wants to get married. We'll get going with that, even though we've already got them married last time we were with them. I'm not sure what happened. I'll make sure my settings are correct so they don't divorce again. Our first guest has arrived, the Queen. We're distant friends. I guess we should make sure we become friends again. We'll work on that. Oh, that was easy. Already friends. There's our other guest, Herb Oldie. I just invited people he was friends with, basically, and distant friends with, in the hopes that we could get closer. Poor Herb, though. Anytime I see any of our plague sims, I'm just gonna be like, my heart. Ooh, and Zephyr's here. Listen to accusation. What is she accusing us of? Ooh, we are not. Yeah, this is Zephyr. This is who Thomas had cheated on Lucy with, so they do not get along. Probably shouldn't have invited her, Thomas. Way to go. I was hoping Arnold would show up. We could have some conversations with Arnold about nefarious things. Dude, Lucy is so relatable. She's like, party's downstairs. I'm gonna go socialize with the cat upstairs, away from everyone else. Yeah, that would be me. Okay, enough chit chat. We probably should get the wedding going. Let's get Lucy back down here. Oh my gosh, did they just hug? Yeah, we need to get this wedding going before Thomas ruins things. We have this great little garden here to do a wedding under, and I'm like trying to do it without the arch. My goodness. Come on now. Oop. I can't click it. I can't click it, guys. I figured it out. It's because they're only boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh no, Lucy just ruined it. I was gonna propose to her and she made a joke instead. I just got them up to extremely irresistible. I will say I do wish that was something I didn't have to work my way up to in Sims 3. Like Sims 2, I could just straight up propose if I wanted to. But I have to like get the heat of the moment for Sims 3. If anyone knows of a mod that allows us to bypass that, I would greatly appreciate that mod. I love the dip kiss, it's so cute. Okay, we're at extremely irresistible. Let's pause so she doesn't mess it up again. Proposed marriage. This is why the arch wasn't working. Oh, Arnold showed up. Perfect. Maybe we can have a conversation with him. Because I feel like we're gonna split that kidnapping fund. Maybe 3 ways between Skip Arnold and Thomas Gifford, because Thomas, I have a feeling, is the one who gave them the names for who to take. These two are talking about death, naturally, and marriage. Wow, we know what Zephyr's feelings are on weddings. Oh shoot, it's starting to rain. Doesn't that mean it's lucky? I just noticed this moodlet from Lucy. She's hungover. All that drinking from getting knocked off of Dawson, and she's like feeling it today. Holy cow, Thomas, you were slow. Dragging your feet on this wedding here. Oh, he's crying. He's so overcome with emotion. She's like, yeah, right. Hopefully it sticks this time, guys. Thomas, control yourself. Yay, congratulations to the Giffords. Marriage round 2. They're just gonna go consummate their marriage real fast. The rest of the wedding guests have left. They didn't want to stick around while the marriage was getting consummated. These two are gonna have a chat in the kitchen here, basically just talking about how Thomas wants his cut of all of the ransoms that we have going on with the various families. In total, it's about 40,000 simoleons. Oh gosh, he's gonna go woohoo. Okay, well, hold on, Thomas. You guys can go again in a little bit. Anyway, they get about 40,000 simoleons from the kidnapped families, and he wants a cut of that. Arnold, Skip, and Thomas were kind of the main 3 behind this. 40,000 divided by 3 doesn't work very well, but I think maybe we'll split it kind of mostly evenly, but we'll give Arnold just a little bit more. I feel like Arnold would pocket a little bit more money than what he's let on, you know what I'm saying? But Thomas will get his cut, and we'll give Thomas his cut once Arnold has all of the funds from the kidnappings, because right now we only have one of them. Today, Thomas is over at the quarter round section of town. It's kind of right as people are entering Praven from outside the city, so it's a perfect spot to set up. He also likes selling here. Here and the Malmsburg area are kind of his top two spots. It's pretty empty. It's kind of early though. It's only like 7 in the morning, so hopefully more Sims will show up as the day goes on. Oh good, we have Dawn showing up here. Oop, and whoever that is in the terrible clothing. Yes, Dawn, buy some of our Nectar. Ooh, we just got a lot of money there. What happened? Thomas has been given a new title. Title master, you must be assistant. It's surely cash reward of 500 simoleons. He's a nectar maker's assistant now. Nice. I think that's because we just finished up making some nectar at home. We'll have to grab it once we're back there, but for now it doesn't really matter. Okay, it looks like she's not buying anything, so let's fix her. Got rid of those heels at least. We're at level 5 with that rank up, so that's pretty cool. Moving right along here with the Giffords. I think they're our only family that's really making like a big profit besides royal family. Some of the royal family's kittens are here. Look at this little chonker. Dumpling. Yes, you were aptly named, I think. I love the colors. You are so cute, you little thing. With the queen's purchase, we just got another rank up. Heck yeah, we're an ascendant juicer now. We've been selling quite a bit of the nectar here today. It's pretty much the same couple of people buying nectar. So we've got our wine snobs here buying out our stock. I think since Lucy wants to have a baby from her once, and we're not going to ever specifically try for a baby with this couple, we're going to just have them woohoo pretty much every day, because I think that Lucy would want to increase their chances of having a baby if they're at least woohooing every day, because it's all risky woohoo. Today Thomas is over at the fall festival making some sales, but look how cute this is. I didn't notice this one last time we were here. It's a whole season setup with the merchant stands and little bobbing apples, and there's even a food contest here, which is actually Lucy's one true hobby. She likes cuisine and eating contests, so maybe since we have one, we can actually do one. No customers yet for Thomas. Holding out for someone to come by. I think the fall festival might be out competing him right now. Lucy just made it here. Let's have her get off of Blossom. She was hanging out at home, but we'll come do the food eating contest. I don't think we really have very many Sims to do it with, but I think, oh yeah, there we go. Arnald Mauntell is already over there, so we are gonna join Lucy versus Arnald Mauntell. Let's see who wins. I have a feeling Arnold will, because he's a werewolf and could probably shovel in a lot more than Lucy can. Let's go, let's go. Oh god, Lucy's already struggling. You can beat Arnold, let's do this. You can do it. Uh-oh, he's already getting ahead. Look, his little pile went lower. She at least has the same amount as Arnold now, but I'm pretty sure she's way behind. Oh yeah. Arnold totally won. Lucy, you tried. She's like still going. She's like, I'm trying. Good job, Lucy, you tried. First food contest ever, not bad. Oh snap, it looks like our daily risky woohoo has resulted in something good. Here's the first baby bump. Let's see what she twirls into. Okay, the pajamas aren't too bad. I'll have to make sure her outerwear and everyday don't look too bad. It's a little early, but she could be up for the day, why not? We'll have her go take a bath. Oh, she needs some water pails first. We're out of our water buckets. Definitely recommend that mod if you guys have seen it on Mod The Sims. While she goes to get her water buckets, though, it is tax day. It's the last day of the round, so not too much more is gonna happen. We'll go NRAS, Master Controller, Basic, Money Transfer. We're gonna send it over to Bartholomew, the King, 200 simoleons. And that about wraps up our time with the Giffords. I am going to do my best to pause Lucy's pregnancy so that we don't miss anything by the time we come back. Unfortunately, I haven't had too much luck with that. I'm still messing around with my settings. I do have that battery mod that allows pausing of pregnancies, but I've noticed that it's like I have to reset it every time I go back into game, so I'm not sure how well that one's really working for me. Well, on that happy note, I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. See you next week.